Chapter 46. A Bid for the Ages. Lin Fan, Lu Yuhong, and Zhu Guotayo shared a moment of camaraderie over a glass of the exquisite Emperor Maotai Lin Fan's gesture to offer the remaining contents of the rare wine to Zhu Guotayo surprised the elder, who appreciated the gesture deeply. The Emperor Maotai is indeed a masterpiece, Lin Fan remarked. But sometimes imperfections can add layers to the experience. That's why I find 5 stars and Fitian more intriguing. Zhu Guotayo was taken aback by Lin Fan's profound understanding of wine. His wrinkles danced with colorful amusement, admiring the young man's unique perspective. "You're right, my boy. Perfection isn't always the best." After a pleasant exchange, Zhu Guotayo introduced himself as Lin Fan's new acquaintance. "Call me Grandpa Zhu, if you don't mind." Lin Fan politely accepted the offer, while Zhu Guotayo excused himself to attend the upcoming auction. As Zhu Guotayo and his granddaughter left, Lu Yuhong expressed envy over Lin Fan's closeness to the prominent figure. "Brother Lin, you can call him Grandpa Zhu directly," Lu Yuhong exclaimed. Lin Fan chuckled. "He's nearly 80. Calling him Grandpa seems fitting." Lu Yuhong's excitement didn't waver, but the Zhu family's reputation is due to Zhu Leo. Calling him Grandpa Zhu might not sit well. With a smile, Lin Fan replied, "Well, I'll be careful then." As the auction commenced, a sense of excitement filled the air in Xinyu restaurant. The stunning hostess introduced the items with her melodious voice, each word a delightful melody. Among the treasures presented was a king chrysanthemum bowl from the Ming Dynasty official kiln. Bidding fervently, participants drove the price up until it reached a staggering 23 million. Meanwhile, Lin Fan and Lu Yuhong watched the auction unfold from their own perspective. Uninterested in the porcelain pieces on display, they chatted and enjoyed the atmosphere, unaware that their own interests would soon be piqued. The hostess then introduced a century-old ginseng, a rarity believed to possess magical properties. Bidding began modestly, but soon a round-faced man in the third-floor box entered the fray with a bid of 500,000 yuan. 5 million. Lin Fan's voice echoed through the room, doubling the previous bid. The competitive atmosphere shifted. Many potential bidders reconsidered as Lin Fan's bold move indicated his unwavering determination. Lu Yuhong watched with admiration, aware of Lin Fan's commitment. However, the round-faced man was undeterred, and the bidding war escalated. Lin Fan's resolve remained steadfast, and as he raised the stakes, he garnered attention and respect from the audience. In a box nearby, the beautiful woman beside Zhu Guotayo inquired about Lin Fan's connection to her grandfather. Zhu Guotayo's response, praising Lin Fan's potential and character, left her in awe. As the auction neared its climax, the audience marveled at Lin Fan's audacious bidding strategy. The room buzzed with anticipation, all eyes fixed on the battle between the round-faced man and Lin Fan. The auctioneer's gavel struck, signaling the end of bidding. Lin Fan's final bid of 7 million yuan secured the century-old ginseng, earning him admiration and intrigue from onlookers. Lin Fan's audacity and determination had left a mark on the auction, sparking conversations and admiration from those around him. As the event concluded, the beautiful hostess thanked the attendees and invited them to explore the treasures on display. As the crowd dispersed, Lin Fan exchanged triumphant glances with Lu Yuhong. Their shared excitement was palpable, and Lin Fan's decision to pursue the century-old ginseng had paid off in more ways than one. Chapter 47. A Clash of Egos. All the bidders looked at the box, where Lin Fan and Lu Yuhong were. With a curious look, Lin Fan is naturally calm, but Lu Yuhong was completely stunned. Although he also knew that Lin Fan had been looking for a century of ginseng. For this reason, he even rushed to the capital from Zhangbiet. However, Lu Yuhong did not expect that Lin Fan would directly increase the price by 10 times and bid the price of 5 million yuan. After a while, Lu Yuhong gave a thumbs up and exclaimed, "Brother Lin, awesome." And when Lu Yuhong gave a thumbs up, the round-faced man sitting in their toast box happened to look over. The round-faced man's face darkened slightly, and he snorted, "So it's Lu Yuhong. What a good thing do you want to play labor, and capital will play with you to the end." The words fell, and the round-faced man raised the bid price tag again. 52 million. The round-faced man had a grudge against Lu Yuhong very early. In his opinion, as soon as he bid 500,000, the opponent immediately called for 5 million, which is absolutely disgusting himself. Lu Yuhong was slightly taken aback when he heard that someone was asking for a price. The Liu family has been practicing medicine for generations, and he also has a certain understanding of various medicinal materials. Generally speaking, century-old ginseng is indeed very precious, but the price is only around 2 million. 5 million is definitely a high price. In addition, Lin Fan directly bid 5 million, which was obviously determined to win. In this case, most people hold the attitude of being innocent and should also choose to give up. But what is the situation now? Lu Yuhong looked at the box for the bidding with a trace of doubt. The next moment, Lu Yuhong's face was a little ugly, and he said, "Wan Lang." Then to Lin Fan, he said, "Wan Lang and I have some contradictions. He must have deliberately increased the price. 100-year-old ginseng of about 2 million is enough. It is not worthwhile to continue to bid. Or let's give up first. I will let more people pay attention to it. I believe it will not be long before new century-old ginseng will be discovered." Lin Fan said relaxedly, "It's just money. It doesn't matter." The words fell and he raised his placard again. 10 million. Wow. The audience is silent. Lu Yuhong was stunned again. Yes, he knew that Lin Fan's family was very strong, but he did not expect that Lin Fan would bid a price of 10 million. That kind of feeling, it's as if Lin Fan's bid is not 10 million but 1,000. It's such an understatement and doesn't care. In fact, Lin Fan really doesn't care much about money now. Lin Fan also believes that with the power of the Liu family, he will surely be able to find the century-old ginseng again. But he didn't want to wait any longer. Because every time I waited, my father Lin Tao would endure another day of pain. Wan Lang, who was sitting in front of the bread compartment, heard Lin Fan's offer. His whole face was gloomy. For the first time, he bid 500,000 and he directly doubled 10 times and bid 5 million. Now he is asking for 52 million and he is asking for 10 million. Provocation. This is definitely Qi Guoguo's provocation. Wan Lang squeezed the brand hard but never continued to bid, although their family is financially rich. However, Wan Lang's pocket money a year is only tens of millions. It's okay for him to put out a few million at a time. If you spend tens of millions, it will be a little difficult. If you bid a high price of 10 million and the other party does not continue to bid, what should you do? Wan Lang stared at Lin Fan with a pair of cold eyes and said sternly, "Boy, you have a kind." The auction continues. The next objects are all antique calligraphy and painting, and Lin Fan has no interest in it. So no more bids. When the last object was sold at a high price of 48 million yuan, the auction of Xinyu Hotel came to an end. Two tall beauties, holding a delicate wooden box, slowly walked into the box. One of the beauties smiled and said, "Hello, sir. This is the century-old ginseng you bid for. Please check. Lu Yuhang has seen a lot of precious medicinal materials, but he couldn't help but feel excited at this time, and stepped forward and exclaimed, "Tex, is this the 10 million century-old ginseng?" Lin Fan picked up the century-old ginseng and focused his attention on the system. Ding, do you charge century-old ginseng? Lin Fan saw this. His eyes lit up slightly. He understands that this is, indeed, a century-old ginseng. Lin Fan asked, "Where can I pay?" He can't wait to take away the century-old ginseng now. "Swipe the card here, another beautiful woman said, holding the POS machine in both hands. "Okay," Lin Fan nodded and handed out a bank card. Drip. With a soft noise, 10 million was successfully paid. At the same time, a reminder sound appeared in Lin Fan's mind. DIN system upgrade, LEV L5. LEV EL5 reward, LEV EL4 reward. Get 20 yuan for every breath. Get 20 yuan for every 1 second of sleep. Get 20 yuan for every step you take. Rewards will be credited to the account at 24 o'clock every day. Upgrade consumption amount, 302 million, 50 million. Gift to others, gambling, etc. are not included. In addition, all items obtained from the system are prohibited from trading. Ding LEV EL5. Open the mission system. The reward of LEV L5 is double that of LEV EL4. In other words, now Lin Fan can get at least 14 million funds every day. Then Lin Fan turned his attention to the task system. Task system. When the host touches an item or event, a task is randomly triggered and a certain reward will be obtained. Two beauties. Put down the century-old ginseng, put away the POS machine, and leaned slightly and said, "I wish you a happy stay at Zinyu Hotel." The words fell and he walked slowly outside. "Lu Yuhang," said Brother Lin, "you seem to be very happy." "I bought a century-old ginseng. Of course I am happy," Lin Fan said. At this time, there was a dull sound of footsteps outside the corridor. Then Wan Lang, with a round face, walked in with two men in plaid shirts. Lu Yuhang frowned and said, "Wan Lang, what are you doing here?" However, Wan Lang didn't seem to hear Lu Yuhang's questioning. With a pair of cold eyes, he stared at Lin Fan and said, "Boy, you are crazy." Lin Fan thought for a moment and knew what the other party was referring to, and said lightly, "If you don't have money, don't participate in the auction. Why do you have so much nonsense? Are you special?" Wan Lang immediately caught fire, and the two men in plaid shirts behind him took a step forward, seeming to be trying to teach Lin Fan. "It seems a bit noisy here, Brother Lin. Do you need my help?" Zogo Tao's low voice came from the corridor. Lin Fan said, "It's just a small matter, Grandpa Zhu, don't bother you." "Well, if you have anything, please tell me at any time." After Zugo Tao finished speaking, he walked straight ahead, but before leaving, he faintly glanced at the waves. It was this look that made Wan Lang tremble all over, and a layer of cold sweat broke out on his forehead. The pillar of the Zhu family, the pillar of the old man Zhu. He actually called the young man in front of him Brother Lin. My God, what a terrible existence is he offending. Chapter 48, A Crisis Unfolds. Wanjia could be considered a prominent family power in the entire capital, but in front of the Zhu family, it was merely a bigger Aunt Zugo Tao. The elder of the Zhu family had the power to obliterate the Wan family with a mere breath. The realization that he had offended the person referred to as the little brother by Zugo Tao sent shivers down Wan Lang's spine. The more Wan Lang thought about it, the more frightened he became. He bent down slightly clasping his fists, and stammered an apology to Lin Fan. The rich second generation, like him, valued their pride, but now facing potential calamity, he had no choice but to swallow his pride. Lin Fan glanced at Wan Lang and said, "Being a human, you still have to be calm. Otherwise this time, just an apology can be solved. And next time that's not necessarily the case." "Yes, what Brother Lin said," Wan Lang nodded fervently, his posture showing deep respect. After Wan Lang left, Lu Yuhang let out a relieved laugh. "Brother Lin, you know what I've never seen? Wan Lang, looking so small and pitiful, that was just gold, so satisfying." Lin Fan smiled and shook his head, then stepped outside. The two got on the Mercedes-Benz S500 as they drove to an elevator entrance. They spotted an old man lying on the ground, clutching his chest. The beauty beside him wore a shocked expression. Lin Fan focused on the scene. It was Su Guto and his granddaughter. "Stop!" Lin Fan shouted. Lu Yuhang slammed on the brakes, his face turning pale as he rushed to Lin Fan's side. "Quickly take my grandpa to the hospital," the distressed beauty pleaded. Lu Yuhang and Lin Fan wasted no time lifting Zhu Guotao into the car and speeding towards the nearest hospital. The beauty held Zhu Guotao's hands tightly, her tears falling like rain. "Hurry, hurry!" Lu Yuhang wished to drive faster, but the capital's traffic made it impossible. Lin Fan, feeling anxious, asked, "Is it okay to violate the rules?" "Of course. No problem," Lu Yuhang responded urgently. Boom. With Lu Yuhang's reassurance, Lin Fan pressed the accelerator, navigating through narrow alleys and weaving through traffic. In under 10 minutes, they arrived at the hospital. Doctors and nurses were already waiting, and they quickly carried Zhu Guotao on a stretcher, hurrying towards the ward. The beauty's tears were unending. Outside the VIP ward, the atmosphere was tense. Zhen, the contemporary owner of the Zhu family, and Zhu Zishan's father arrived. With a group of people dressed in luxury, he fixed his gaze on the distressed beauty and demanded to know what happened. Zhu Zishan explained, her tears falling anew. "After we left today, we went directly to Xinyu Hotel's auction. As we arrived at the parking lot, my grandpa suddenly fell ill." Su Zhen's voice rose in anger, chastising his granddaughter for letting Zhu Guotao drink. Despite his poor health, Su Shihong, Zhu Zhen's brother, noted the Emperor Mao Tai hanging from Zhu Zishan's waist, the very wine that Zhu Guao had drunk. Zhu Zishan nodded and explained that Lin Fan had given it to Zhu Guotao. Lin Fan had also rushed him to the hospital. The Zhu family turned their attention to Lin Fan. Lu Yuhang, nervous, quickly explained that they were drinking in a private room when Zhu Guotao smelled the wine and entered. The Zhu family's eyes were on Lin Fan, who was unfamiliar to them. Zhu Zishan confirmed that her grandpa spoke highly of him. "Really?" Zhu Zhen raised an eyebrow, surprised that her grandfather held Lin Fan in such regard. The VIP ward door opened, and doctors emerged, tired and apologetic. Zhu Zhen inquired about his father's condition. The bald doctor hesitated, explaining that they could only use instruments and medication to keep him alive for several hours. The revelation struck like thunder. Zhu Guotao, a prominent figure in the Zhu family, was at death's door. The atmosphere outside the ward grew heavy. Lin Fan, Lu Yuhang, and the Zhu family all faced the daunting reality of the situation. Chapter 49, A Miracle. The Zhu family's existence had been built upon the foundation of Zhu Guotao's efforts. Countless intricate relationships were woven around him like threads in a tapestry. He was the very core that held the family together. In the analogy of a towering building, Zhu Guao was the foundation. Any problem with him would jeopardize the entire structure, potentially leading to its collapse. The weight of this possibility hung heavy on everyone's hearts. Su Zishan's complexion grew even paler. Tears streamed down her face as she stood in the corridor, grappling with the harsh reality that her grandfather's life was hanging by a thread. The atmosphere was stifling and the tension seemed unbearable. The bald doctor hesitated when Zhu Zhen asked if there was any other way to save Zhuge Tao, confirming that there wasn't for the time being. As Zhou Zhen was about to walk towards the ward, to be with his father in his final moments, Lin Fan, who had been silent until now, spoke up. His words hung in the air, catching everyone's attention. "Perhaps I can save Grandpa Zhu." Zhou Zhen halted abruptly, and all eyes turned toward Lin Fan. Lu Yuhang, standing beside him, felt his heart drop. The doctor had just declared that Zhuge Tao was beyond treatment, yet Lin Fan claimed he could save him. The weight of such a statement was colossal. Lin Fan's words resonated in the air, causing a stir in the Zhu family. If Lin Fan could genuinely save Zhuge Tao, it would be a miraculous turn of events. But could a young man really achieve what the medical experts couldn't? Zhu Zhen turned to Lin Fan, his eyes searching for sincerity. Lu Yuhang felt the weight of the moment, beads of sweat forming on his forehead. He wanted to urge Lin Fan to retract his words, but the intensity of the Zhu family's gaze left him paralyzed. With the weight of his words hanging in the air, Lin Fan explained, "I can try, but I can't guarantee success." The uncertainty was palpable. Lin Fan's intention was to try using the medical water he acquired in his quest for the 100-year-old ginseng, but he couldn't be certain of its effectiveness. "Do you believe me?" Lin Fan inquired, looking directly at Zhu Zhen. Zhou Zhen responded without hesitation, "I believe in my father's judgment." Lin Fan nodded and instructed, "When I treat Grandpa Zhu, there should be no one else or monitoring equipment in the ward." Zhu Zhen agreed, ensuring that no interference would occur. The Zhu family's tension only grew as they waited outside the ward. Lin Fan stepped into the room, facing Zhuge Tao's unconscious form. He sighed, then took out the century-old ginseng he had brought with him. With determination, Lin Fan activated the medical water purchase process. The ginseng disappeared from his hand, replaced by a new icon in his mind, a ginseng pattern beside the Ganoderma pattern in the medical water illustration book. He purchased the medical water, and a vial of the transparent solution materialized in his hand. "I hope it works," Lin Fan murmured to himself, before carefully administering the medical water to Zhuge Tao. Time seemed to stand still as everyone anxiously awaited the outcome. Lin Fan's decision to use the medical water was based on his instincts and hopes. As minutes passed, Zhuge Tao's faint electrocardiogram began to show signs of life, transitioning from a wavering line to discernible patterns. His pale complexion gained a touch of color. After approximately half an hour, Zhuge Tao, who had been comatose, opened his eyes. In the corridor, the mood shifted from despair to disbelief as news of Zhuge Tao's unexpected improvement spread among the Zhu family members. Hope mingled with uncertainty. Could this really be happening? Amidst the anticipation, an announcement came. The doctor of all nations here. The name of Wan Qingyun, also known as Wan Leo, was synonymous with medical expertise. The atmosphere crackled with excitement as they anticipated his arrival. Wan Qingyun arrived. Greeted by Zhu Zhen, the situation was explained, and he expressed his determination to help. However, upon reviewing Zhuge Tao's case, he was stunned. The severity of the situation prompted him to demand immediate entry into the ward. With the tension escalating, Zhu Zhen decided to lead Wan Qingyun to the ward. Despite Lin Fan's request for privacy, the Zhu family's anxiety mounted. The fate of their patriarch rested in the balance. As they approached the ward, the door swung open unexpectedly, revealing Lin Fan standing within. The air was charged with uncertainty and hope. The turning point of Zhuge Tao's fate was imminent. Chapter 50: Bonds of Gratitude. Lin Fan emerged from the ward, his every step laden with significance. The entire Zhu family fixated their gaze on him. nerves taut with a mix of anticipation and anxiety. Their expectations were not high. They simply hoped for good news. Zhu Zhen, holding Wan Qingyun's arm, was eager to rush to the ward for an update on his father's condition. His urgency was palpable, a reflection of his deep concern. Before they could move, a soft cough resonated from the ward. Zhu Guotao's familiar face appeared, causing everyone's surprise to quickly give way to joy. "Father, why are you out of bed? How do you feel?" Zhu Zhen's voice was tinged with relief as he quickly went to assist his father. Zhu Guotao's eyes held a glint of gratitude as he replied, "I'm all right, all thanks to Brother Lin here." The revelation landed like a bombshell, stunning the Zhu family. A young man, Lin Fan, had accomplished what medical experts had deemed impossible. He had saved Zhu Guotao's life. The astonishment shifted into an eruption of emotion. Zhu, Zhenzu, Zishang, Zhu, Shihong, and the others all raised their glasses to Lin Fan, thanking him for his miraculous intervention. Meanwhile, Lu Yuhang, who had been on edge throughout the ordeal, felt a tremendous weight lifted from his shoulders. His fear of the consequences of failure now seemed distant. As the banquet continued, Zhu Guotao insisted that Lin Fan taste a glass of wine. Lin Fan obliged, praising the exquisite flavor of the liquor. Amidst laughter and camaraderie, Zhu Guotao remarked, "Lin Fan, you saved not only me, but our entire Zhu family. Such a debt cannot be repaid with mere gratitude." The banquet concluded with heartfelt toasts, bonding the Zhu family and Lin Fan in a new way. As the sun began to set, the feast ended, and Zhu Zhen took Lin Fan to the airport. Lu Yuhang's excitement couldn't be contained as he effusively praised Lin Fan for his incredible feat. In the VIP lounge, Lu Yuhang's exhilaration was evident as he exclaimed, "You're amazing, Brother Fan. You saved Mr. Zhu's life. Do you have more extraordinary abilities?" Lin Fan chuckled at Lu Yuhang's enthusiasm, appreciating his genuine excitement. "Well, there are some things I can do, but they're not as dramatic as saving lives." Lu Yuhang's exhilaration continued as he expressed how envious his father would be to hear about Lin Fan's interaction with Zhu Guotao. After sharing a moment of camaraderie, Lin Fan prepared to leave for Jiangbi. Lu Yuhang's gratitude was heartfelt as he bid farewell to the man who had unexpectedly changed his life. Back at Zhu's residence, Zhu Guotao stood by the window, absorbing the serene view before him. As he enjoyed the tranquility, Zhu Zhen entered the room, carrying a stack of documents. "Dad, here's some information about Lin Fan," Zhu Zhen stated. Zhu Guotao leafed through the documents, a sense of sorrow crossing his features. So he's the leader of the Dragon Group. No wonder he possesses such incredible abilities. After a moment of contemplation, Zhu Guotao's face brightened with determination. "We must establish the best possible relationship with Lin Fan. His actions have not only saved my life, but have secured our family's future." Zhu Zhen nodded his understanding of his father's words. Clear the debt of gratitude owed to Lin Fan was monumental, and it was in their best interest to cultivate a strong bond with him. Chapter 51: Miraculous Effects. Lu Yuhang's enthusiasm persisted even after the plane landed in Jiangbi. By the time they disembarked, his voice had grown hoarse from his ceaseless chatter. Lin Fan couldn't help but find amusement in his friend's unrelenting excitement over the day's events. As evening settled, the time was only 7:30 p.m. with Jiangbi just an hour's drive away from King City. Lin Fan decided to head home without stopping at the dormitory. Arriving at Jiangbi University, he parked his car and sat in his vehicle, engrossed in his phone screen. A brilliant red envelope icon captured his attention. It was a result of spending 10 million yuan on the 100-year-old ginseng and 20,000 yuan on dinner. 1,002 red envelopes. Let's see what I can get. Lin Fan's anticipation was palpable. As As he opened each envelope, a series of messages filled his screen. Ding, congratulations. You've received 100 yuan. Ding, congratulations. You've received 5 yuan. Ding, congratulations. Your chance of triggering an aura flash has increased. Ding, congratulations. You've received 2 yuan. Ding, congratulations. You've gained professor-level physics experience. Ding, congratulations. You've received 1 yuan. Ding, congratulations. You now possess the singing voice of Tianlei. Amassing a total of 1,002 red envelopes, Lin Fan's earnings reached 2 million yuan. His current capital stood at 73 million yuan. The most significant gain was an increased aura flash chance from 5% to 10%, making it more likely to trigger this unique phenomenon. Lin Fan also found himself in possession of professor-level physics experience, alongside his existing academician-level mathematics expertise. He marveled at the potential of becoming an academic genius. Equally intriguing was the Tianlei singing voice, which promised to captivate others through heavenly singing. As the night deepened, Lin Fan directed his focus towards his driving. Embarking on the journey back home, Jiangbi's night was bustling with increased traffic on the roads compared to the daytime. Arriving home around 9:00 p.m., Lin Fan was greeted by his parents Lin Tao and Dai Weixui. Their surprise at his sudden return was quickly replaced by warm hospitality. "Xiao Fan, you didn't inform us you were coming back. We could have prepared dinner for you," Dai Wei exclaimed. Lin Fan smiled affectionately. "It's all right, Mom, I'm not hungry." Still, Dai Wei insisted on offering hot water and even suggested preparing dumplings. Lin Fan's heart swelled with gratitude for his parents' care. Lan Tao inquired about the reason for Lin Fan's sudden return, prompting an explanation about the medical treatment he had acquired for his father's recovery. Lin Fan discreetly spending 10 million yuan on the purchase of a medical potion from the system, handed it over to Lin Tao. While Lin Tao was initially hesitant about the expensive gift, Lin Fan convinced him that the medicine would aid his recovery. Lin Tao's sensible nature ultimately led him to accept the gesture. With his parents having taken the medicine, Lin Fan felt a sense of relief. His mother's well-being was particularly close to his heart, given her sacrifices for the family. Lin Fan retreated to his room after a warm conversation, opting to forgo a dormitory stay. The day had been eventful, and his bed felt like a sanctuary for rest. Outside, rain began to fall in torrents, the droplets tapping rhythmically on windows and rooftops. The rustling of branches and the sound of the rain lulled the surroundings into a serene slumber. In the living room, Dai Weixui and Lin Tao engaged in a conversation concerned for her husband's well-being. Dai Wax offered to fetch a hot water bottle to ease any discomfort Lin Tao might feel due to the rain. Lin Tao's response was unexpected. "Why should I feel pain? In fact, I feel perfectly fine." Confused, Dai Weixui questioned, "No pain. Are you sure you're not just saying that?" Lin Tao's excitement was palpable as he exclaimed, "No, really, I don't feel any pain at all. And you know what else? The scar from my surgery is gone." Dai Weixui examined his stomach, her amazement mirroring Lin Tao's. It was true. The scar, once a reminder of a recent surgery, had vanished. Their astonishment only intensified when Dai Weix realized that her presbyopia, which had been bothering her, had also disappeared. Lin Tao quickly deduced the reason behind these incredible changes. "It must be the medicine Xiao Fan gave us. It cured my surgical wound and your presbyopia. What an amazing medicine," Lin Tao exclaimed. Chapter 52. Unexpected Reunion. The morning after the night rain, the world outside came alive with vibrant shades of green, the branches adorned with glistening droplets. Lin Fan opened his window, inviting in the invigorating breeze that refreshed his senses. The atmosphere was serene and rejuvenating. Downstairs in the living room, a delightful spread of green onion pancakes and fragrant noodles awaited Daiwa-scourged Lin Fan to wash up before the noodles cooled down. With the sound of running water in the background, Lin Fan emerged from the bathroom. He savored every bite of the noodles, relishing the satisfaction they brought. Amidst the casual conversation, Lin Tao's curiosity about the miraculous medicine he and his wife had taken arose. Lin Fan offered a vague explanation attributing the results to a newly developed supplement. Lin Tao and Day Wakes accepted the explanation content with the newfound vitality they felt. Soon Lin Fan set out for the vegetable market. Amidst the bustling crowd, he stocked up on groceries, ready to prepare a hearty meal for his family. It was at this moment that a familiar face caught his attention. Wang Xiaodong, his junior high school tablemate. "Are you Wang Xiaodong?" Lin called out. Wang Xiaodong, surprised to see Lin Fan, greeted him with equal enthusiasm. They exchanged stories about their lives since junior high, their connection having been lost over the years due to a lack of contact information. Accompanying Wang Xiaodong was his wife, Gong Sikin. Lin Fan cordially introduced himself, and they shared a friendly conversation. Wang Xiaodong invited Lin Fan to his upcoming wedding, an invitation that carried a tinge of awkwardness. Lin Fan sensed Wang Xiaodong's discomfort, but agreed to attend if his schedule permitted. Upon returning home, Lin Fan was greeted by his sister, Lin Xiaoyo, who scolded him for not informing her of his return. They shared an affectionate sibling moment, teasing each other. As the family enjoyed a cozy lunch together, Lin Fan's phone buzzed with red envelope notifications. He glanced at the messages and, unfazed, continued to enjoy the meal with his family. Later, Lin Fan dropped off Zheng Jinbao Song, Yai, and Mao Zong at a restaurant. However, he was met with a surprise, as Zheng Jinbao's cousin Zheng Lisi, an internet celebrity, made an appearance. Lin Fan exchanged pleasantries with her, and Zheng Jinbao, intrigued by Lin Fan's big, invited him to join them for dinner. Lin Fan, Zheng Jinbao, and the group arrived at a Hunan restaurant. Zheng Lisi, exuding a hint of surprise, recognized Lin Fan's car. Zheng Jinbao introduced Lin Fan as his roommate and chauffeur, and the encounter led to an unexpected reunion. As Lin Fan stepped out of the car, Zheng Lisi recognized him. Their conversation revealed that they were acquainted from their junior high school days. Zheng Lisi, filled with excitement, recognized Lin Fan as the one who had saved her from bullies. The unexpected reunion sparked reminiscences of their shared past, and the warmth of familiarity enveloped them. As they gathered at the restaurant, laughter and chatter filled the air, bridging the gap between years of separation. Chapter 53: Unexpected Popularity. The dinner gathering continued with laughter and animated conversations. Zheng Sili, the internet celebrity, shared her story of encountering Lin Fan when he drove a Lamborghini. The memory amused Lin Fan, who had barely recognized Zheng Sili in her heavily made-up state that day. As they chatted, the question of how they knew each other arose. Lin Fan and Zheng Sili recounted their chance meeting in front of the King Feng restaurant. Lin Fan's Lamborghini had caught Zheng Sili's attention, leading to a humorous encounter. Amidst the laughter, the group settled down for a sumptuous meal at a Hunan restaurant. The fiery and flavorful dishes perfectly suited the young group seeking culinary excitement. As the meal concluded, the time had ticked away to 8 o'clock in the evening. The group gathered once again around Lin Fan's Mercedes-Benz G. Zheng Sili, an internet celebrity, saw an opportunity to go live and started a broadcast. As Zheng Sili prepared for the live stream, she applied makeup and adjusted her appearance. Lin Fan was amused by the extensive preparation she carried in her bag. With her live stream set up, Zheng Sili captured the attention of her audience. The live chat filled with anticipation as viewers speculated about the identity of the people present. Zheng Sili introduced Lin Fan and his friends, sharing their connection to her and showcasing them on camera. Amidst the barrage of comments, Lin Fan maintained his privacy by hiding his face from the camera. Zheng Sili shared the story of their meeting, revealing Lin Fan's act of kindness when he intervened in a bullying situation. The live chat buzzed with excitement and admiration for Lin Fan. With the live stream gaining momentum, Yai Zong and Zheng Jinbao joined in to support the broadcast song. Ye even used his Shark account to contribute virtual gifts, while Ma Zong and Zheng Jinbao added their own flair to the interaction. Lin Fan decided to add to the excitement by entering the live chat as well. His appearance caused a flurry of excitement among viewers, leading to a surge in popularity for the live stream. The viewers showered the chat with praise and laughter, delighted to have an emperor among them. As the live stream continued, Zheng Sili's popularity skyrocketed, drawing a larger audience due to Lin Fan's presence. Despite Lin Fan's silent participation, his aura commanded attention and admiration, showcasing his status as a sacred worker. In a matter of minutes, the live stream had gathered thousands of viewers, all eager to be part of the event. Lin Fan's mere presence transformed the live chat into a frenzy of excitement, cementing his reputation as a charismatic figure. As the night progressed, Lin Fan's involvement in the live stream created an unexpected surge in attention for Zheng Sili. The once small broadcast had transformed into a massive spectacle, leaving everyone astounded by the power of Lin Fan's influence. The table was soon adorned with an array of Hunan dishes, and the group indulged in the flavors of the meal. The atmosphere was lively and joyous, a testament to the power of unexpected reunions and a bond that time couldn't erase. Chapter 54: Revelations and Laughter. As the live broadcast ended, Zheng Sili's live stream room quieted down, but the excitement among Lin Fan, Zheng Jinbao, Song, Yai, and Ma Zong remained palpable. They exchanged amazed looks, the shock of Lin Fan's secret identity still fresh in their minds. Zheng Jinbao, unable to contain his astonishment, turned to Lin Fan and exclaimed, "Brother Fan, you turned out to be a worker god." Amidst the shared surprise song, Yu chimed in, "Why didn't you tell us earlier?" Lin Fan chuckled, replying, "It's not like you asked." Zheng Sili, who had been staring at the barrage and rocket rain, finally regained her senses. She looked at Lin Fan with a mixture of astonishment and awe, realizing that the striker Shen Hao she had admired was a classmate of her cousin. The realization added a layer of complexity to their interactions. Noting Lin Fan's casual demeanor, Zheng Sili couldn't help but feel amazed at his modesty. The extravagant reward he had showered her with had left her in disbelief. Lin Fan's simple explanation that he had accidentally topped up 1 billion shark coins added to the surreal nature of the situation. The live chat continued to buzz with excitement, but the group shifted their attention back to each other. The realization that Lin Fan was not only a skilled mathematician, but also a renowned live streaming personality elicited admiration and awe from his friend. Zheng Jinbao, Song, Yi, and Ma Zong found themselves addressing Lin Fan with newfound reverence. They couldn't help but tease him about his secret identity as a worker god. Lin Fan took their playful banter in stride, his easygoing nature evident in his smile. As the barrage and rocket rain slowly subsided in the live chat, the group exchanged stories and laughter. Zheng Sili, now a part of the inner circle of Lin Fan's friends, shared her experiences as an internet celebrity and the joys and challenges that came with it. The camaraderie between the friends deepened as they enjoyed each other's company. Lin Fan's ability to effortlessly connect with people from different backgrounds and circumstances was evident in the warm atmosphere that surrounded them. After a while, Zheng Jinbao suggested, "How about we continue the celebration somewhere else? There's a great karaoke place nearby." The idea was met with unanimous agreement, and the group set off for the karaoke venue, eager to continue the festivities. The night was young, and the prospect of singing, laughing, and enjoying each other's company held a strong appeal. As they walked to the karaoke venue, Zhang Sili, still awestruck by the revelations of the evening, couldn't help but marvel at the unexpected turn of events. She found herself grateful for the chance encounter that had brought Lin Fan into her life in such a remarkable way. The night unfolded with laughter, music, and camaraderie. Lin Fan Zheng Jinbao song, Yima Zong, and Zhang Sili sang their hearts out, shared stories, and enjoyed each other's company. The bond that had formed among them continued to grow stronger, fueled by shared experiences and newfound revelations. In the midst of the lively celebration, Lin Fan reflected on the twists and turns that life had brought him. From a talented mathematician to a revered live-streaming personality, he had embraced every opportunity that came his way, and in doing so, had formed meaningful connections with people from all walks of life. As the night drew to a close, the friends bid each other farewell, promising to meet again soon. Lin Fan and Zhang Sili exchanged contact information, their connection solidified by a shared experience that had brought them closer together. Walking back to his dormitory, Lin Fan couldn't help but smile at the events of the evening. Life had a way of surprising him, and he was grateful for the friendships and experiences that enriched his journey. The night ended on a high note, with the echoes of laughter and camaraderie lingering in the air, and as Lin Fan laid his head on his pillow, he knew that the memories of this unforgettable night would remain with him, shaping his ongoing story in unexpected and delightful ways. Chapter 55. A birthday surprise to remember. The next day dawned with clear skies, and a sense of anticipation filled the air. Monday's course schedule was packed, and while Song Yimei Zong and Zheng Jinbao headed to their early morning classes, Lin Fan had a different plan in mind. Having messaged the counselor's son, Yao Dong, for leave, Lin Fan swiftly boarded a plane to the magical city. Today marked a special occasion, his girlfriend Qin Yuxuan's birthday, and he was determined to surprise her in a way she'd never forget. At Madu University's School of Economics, Qin Yuxuan, a diligent and dedicated graduate student, immersed herself in the complexities of her studies. The projector displayed intricate charts and cases, and the female professor meticulously explained each one. Qin Yuxuan followed attentively, diligently, calculating and absorbing every detail. Even when facing challenges, Qin Yuxuan would ask questions, eager to understand and learn. Her dedication and hard work had earned her a reputation as one of the top students in her class. While not naturally gifted, her determination and persistence had propelled her to excel. As the day's serious study drew to a close, the sky gradually darkened. Qin Yuxuan returned to her dorm room, her body weary from hours of focused effort. Her roommates Zhang Jinginhong Moli and Wan Yuru soon noticed her melancholy expression. Huang Moli playfully remarked, "Yuxuan, it's your birthday today. Why are you sitting there looking lost? Isn't your super handsome boyfriend coming?" Zhang Jinyan joined in, adding, "I've been hearing about this perfect boyfriend of yours. Can't wait to see if he lives up to the hype." Recalling her mischance to meet Lin Fan during his previous visit to the magical city, Zhang Jingyan's excitement was palpable. Qin Yuxuan's tone carried a touch of sadness as she replied, "Lin Fan participated in a mathematical modeling contest recently. He's in intense training, so he can't make it to the magical city today." Zhang Jinyan and her roommates picked up on Qin Yuxuan's disappointment. They were quick to boost her spirits, highlighting the qualities that made Lin Fan exceptional. They chatted and joked, attempting to lighten the mood. Zhang Jinyan suggested hot pot as a way to celebrate their birthdays together. The idea was met with enthusiasm, and the group set off, ready for an evening of fun and companionship. While the roommates walked towards the restaurant, a young man with black-rimmed glasses hurriedly approached Qin Yuxuan, offering her a bouquet of roses. He wished her a happy birthday, unaware of her relationship with Lin Fan. Qin Yuxuan, accustomed to attention due to her beauty, politely declined the gesture, explaining that she already had a boyfriend. With a smile, she walked away with her roommates, leaving the young man looking slightly disheartened. As they continued on their way, the atmosphere lightened, and the friends found themselves immersed in the excitement of their shared celebration. The exchange of laughter and stories filled the air as they made their way to the restaurant. However, what happened next was beyond anyone's expectations. A sudden loud noise echoed through the sky, causing everyone to look up in surprise. A gust of wind swept through rustling leaves and clothes as bright red rose petals began to rain down like a shower of blessings. Amidst the wonder-struck crowd, a dazzling light illuminated Quynh Nhật Xuan. A helicopter descended onto the playground, and Linh Phan, dressed in a white suit, stepped out holding a bouquet of roses. Linh Phan approached a piano, its keys beckoning his touch. The ethereal melody of the wedding, in a dream, filled the air, capturing the hearts of everyone present. Time seemed to stand still as Linh Phan played. Quynh Nhật Xuan's eyes fixated on him. The beauty of the moment combined with the music left her entranced, her heart overflowing with emotion. As the final note of the song echoed, Linh Phan transitioned seamlessly into playing Happy Birthday. The music enveloped them, enhancing the magical atmosphere that surrounded them. Finally standing up, Linh Phan held 99 red roses and declared Quynh Xuan happy birthday. Touched beyond words, Quynh Nhật Xuan's eyes glistened with tears, and she threw herself into Linh Phan's arms, sealing her happiness with a heartfelt kiss. Applause erupted from the spectators, acknowledging the beauty of the scene before them. Linh Phan and Quynh Nhật Xuan stood illuminated by the helicopter's spotlight, a couple whose love and connection were undeniable. The enchantment of the moment was complete as the play of lights, music, and emotions came together in perfect harmony. The bystanders cheered, and the applause rang out a chorus of approval for the love that Linh Phan had so beautifully expressed. In that fleeting instant, they had witnessed a love story that seemed straight out of a fairy tale. As the applause faded, the couple's connection remained unbreakable. Their love had been affirmed, celebrated, and witnessed by all, leaving an indelible mark on their hearts. In the midst of the spectacle, Quynh Nhật Xuan's roommates, Zhang Jiang and Huang, Molly, and Wan Yueru joined in the applause, with tears of happiness in their eyes. Witnessing the grand gesture of love, they felt grateful to be part of such a magical moment. Chapter 56: Unveiling Rewards and Revelation. The moments stretched as their lips finally parted. Linh Phan, holding Quynh Nhật Xuan in his arms, ascended into the sky with a rope ladder hanging from the helicopter below. The playground glittered with a carpet of red roses, capturing a stunning view from above. Their lips met again, and in the eyes of countless onlookers, their connection seemed ethereal, almost divine. Zhang Jinyan marveled. I finally get it now. Why they call Linh Phan a fairy boyfriend. He might actually be a fairy. Oniru chimed in. If I had a boyfriend like that, I'd willingly give up a decade of my life. Huang Moli, still stunned by the scene, asked how much did all those roses cost. Wan Yu calculated around 200,000 yuan, including the helicopter and labor. As Linh Phan and Quynh Nhật Xuan continued their airborne journey, they arrived at a Michelin 3-star restaurant, which had been entirely booked by Linh Phan for this special day. Amidst the intimate ambiance, Linh Phan poured a glass of Lafite 82, his attention fixed on Quynh Nhật Xuan. With a soft smile, he presented a gift, AMINI car key. I thought this car would suit you well. I hope you like it. Overwhelmed with happiness, Quynh Nhật Xuan's eyes glistened with tears. I like it. MINI has always been a favorite. Thank you, Linh Phan. An unusual reminder from the system caught Linh Phan's attention. He had completed a hidden mission, hosting a perfect birthday party, and received 5 silver red envelopes as a reward. Curious, he opened them one by one, unveiling 13 million yuan and a professional guitar playing experience. he realized that silver-red envelopes carried more substantial rewards compared to regular ones, and completing missions was proving worthwhile. Their night at the Hilton Presidential Suite had been unforgettable, and the morning light found them content in each other's company. Quinn Yuxwan's phone rang, interrupting their peaceful moment. After a brief conversation, she hung up, revealing a project assigned by her professor. "I'll take you to the airport," she offered. Lin Fan accepted, appreciating her support. They arrived at the bustling airport. Navigating the VIP lounge, Quinn Yuxwan's phone rang again, prompting her to leave momentarily. Lin Fan seized the opportunity to open more red envelopes, gaining further rewards and insights into the system's mechanics. Later, they savored a lavish breakfast, and as they chatted and enjoyed each other's company, they found themselves drawn closer than ever before. Quinn Yuxwan received another call and returned to Lin Fan with a curious expression. He asked, "Is it another project?" She nodded and then glanced at her phone. Once more, Lin Fan's keen senses picked up on her hesitation, prompting him to inquire, "Is something wrong?" Quinn Yuxwan sighed. "It's my ex-boyfriend, Wooly." Lin Fan, feeling a twinge of unease, asked, "What does he want to discuss?" "He didn't say, but he's persistent," Quinn Yuxwan replied. Lin Fan's concern grew, but he didn't let it show. "If you need to meet him, just be cautious." Quinn Yuxwan nodded, appreciating Lin Fan's understanding. They decided to focus on the present, heading towards the VIP lounge as they waited for their flight. As the minutes ticked by, their surroundings grew quieter, allowing Lin Fan to delve into his phone. His interest was piqued by the promise of a 10 times rebate card and the prospect of completing mission. Quinn Yuxwan returned and Lin Fan greeted her warmly. They enjoyed each other's presence, embracing the intimacy of their relationship. Lin Fan's curiosity about the system and its rewards continued to intrigue him. Chapter 57, Bonds and Understanding. Amid Lin Fan's contemplation, a sweet voice pulled him from his thoughts. A stewardess approached, informing him that he could board the flight. Lin Fan's accidental turn brought him face to face with the stewardess's alluring figure. Slightly flustered, he regained his composure and listened to her instructions. As he began boarding, Lin Fan's heart raced. At the brief encounter, he realized the stewardess was exceptionally beautiful. Her features delicate and her eyes captivating. His real eye confirmed her high face value of 96. But what puzzled him was her affection rating of 70, which seemed unusually high given their limited interaction. Apologizing for his absent-mindedness, Lin Fan asked for a repetition of her instructions. She maintained her sweetness unaffected by his distracted demeanor. Guided by her, he reached the VIP passage, where she continued to offer attentive service. Her presence was almost as if she were his personal stewardess. Meanwhile, Quinn Yuxwan arrived at Magic City University. Sharing her experience with her roommates, they marveled at Lin Fan's grand gestures, his gifts and lavish surprises. The revelation that he had even booked an entire Michelin 3-star restaurant for her birthday left them in awe. When Lin Fan landed in Jiangbi City, he found himself surrounded by the luxurious interior of his Lamborghini. A cascade of red envelopes appeared on his phone, each one carrying monetary rewards. Lost in thought, he was interrupted by a familiar presence. The same stewardess from earlier, Qianli, appeared by his car. She requested a lift, and Lin Fan, despite his confusion, agreed. Her sudden show of interest intrigued him, especially after the high affection rating she had gained in such a short span. Taking a seat beside him, Qianli thanked him warmly. Lin Fan couldn't help but notice her exquisite features and radiant smile. Sensing her intentions, he clarified that he had a girlfriend. To his surprise, she remained unperturbed, confirming that she was aware of his relationship status. Their conversation took an unexpected turn when Qianli shared the challenges faced by flight attendants. She revealed that while their job appeared glamorous, it was often tiring, and some of her colleagues had been lured by wealth into compromising situations. Her honesty impressed Lin Fan. She disclosed her own experience, recounting an older man who offered her a substantial sum to be with him for 2 years. Despite her initial temptation, she chose the path of integrity. Lin Fan assured her that he respected her choices, stating that most people worked hard to secure a better future. The conversation illuminated their mutual understanding of life's complexities. Lin Fan admired Qianli's honesty and admired her even more for resisting temptation. As they talked, the connection between them deepened, bridging the gap between their worlds. In a different part of the city, Queen Yuxuan shared her joy and gifts with her roommates, who couldn't help but envy her incredible boyfriend. The contrast between the two scenes highlighted the unique journeys of Lin Fan and Queen Yuxuan, each facing their challenges and cherishing the special moments that life had to offer. Chapter 58: Unexpected Encounter. As Lin Fan continued his relaxed conversation with Qiu Ziqian, they gradually got to know each other better. Qiu Ziqian shared her experiences as a flight attendant, shedding light on the challenges and temptations she faced in her line of work. Lin Fan admired her honesty and resilience, deepening the bond between them. Driven by curiosity, Lin Fan inquired about her home. He navigated through the somewhat old community and arrived at Qiu Ziqian's rented house. Despite the community's condition, her home exuded warmth and comfort. Qiu Ziqian offered Lin Fan some wine, attempting to embolden herself. The atmosphere shifted as they enjoyed the wine. A gentle breeze brushed against their faces, and the sun cast a warm glow. Their connection deepened, culminating in an intimate moment between them. The world seemed to pause as they shared an unspoken understanding, basking in the emotions of the moment. As dusk settled, Qiu Ziqian wiped tears of happiness from her eyes and reluctantly rose from the bed. Lin Fan inquired about her well-being, but she insisted on preparing a meal for him. She revealed her cooking skills, surprising Lin Fan, who was accustomed to the notion that young people rarely cooked. The dinner showcased Qiu Ziqian's culinary talent, earning Lin Fan's admiration. He complimented her cooking, and she encouraged him to enjoy as much as he desired. The scene reflected their genuine connection, a respite from the complexities of their lives. Outside the community, an excavator's noise disrupted the tranquility. Lin observed the construction activity and expressed his concern about the environment. Qiu Ziqian assured him that the disturbance was temporary due to roadwork. Lin Fan offered to help her find a better living environment, revealing his concern for her well-being. Their conversation shifted to a different setting. Lianjia Real Estate. Lin Fan contacted Han Tian, inquiring about housing options in communities with superior environments. Han Tian recommended Yike City and Kyohu City, highlighting their appealing features. Lin Fan, aware of the high quality of the communities, decided to visit them. As Lin Fan arrived in Yike City, he found Han Tian waiting for him. They discussed housing options, during which Han Tian received an unexpected call. After concluding her conversation, she excused herself from the meeting room, leaving her employees perplexed. Outside, Han Tian prepared to meet Lin Fan. His arrival in a Lamborghini surprised her, but what truly stunned her was the appearance of a beautiful lady by his side. This woman, who walked out of the Lamborghini's co-pilot seat and took Lin Fan's arm affectionately, left Han Tian momentarily speechless. Caught off guard by the unexpected encounter, Han Tian's demeanor shifted from composed professionalism to a moment of uncertainty. Lin Fan introduced the woman as Qiu Ziqian, a flight attendant he had met during his journey. The atmosphere became tinged with intrigue and curiosity, setting the stage for a dynamic interaction between the trio. Chapter 59: Unexpected Generosity. Standing in front of Yike City, Lin Fan felt a sense of approval for the community's style. He suggested to Han Tian that they proceed to take a look at the available properties. Han Tian, still slightly taken aback by Lin Fan's decisiveness, agreed and led them into the community. Upon entering, the security guard approached them with a respectful attitude. The trio stood near Lin Fan's Lamborghini, the security guard standing guard to prevent any damage to the car. The community enforced a strict separation between pedestrians and vehicles, maintaining a pristine environment. Yike City's immaculate surroundings, lush greenery, and fresh air impressed Lin Fan. As they walked through, eventually they arrived at a spacious 178 square meter apartment on the 25th floor. Its modern and luxurious design, along with the panoramic view of the community, caught their attention. As Lin Fan inquired whether Q Zakian liked the house, her enthusiastic nod affirmed her interest without hesitation. Lin Fan handed out his bank card and expressed his intent to purchase the property. Although Han Tian had grown accustomed to Lin Fan's straightforwardness, the transaction still astounded her. Han Tian clarified the details of the transaction, mentioning the unit price and total cost. Lin Fan affirmed his decision to pay the full amount, a move that seemed bold but consistent with his previous actions. Signing the contract and using his rebate card, Lin Fan's bank account balance grew even further. With the transaction completed, Han Tian excused herself, leaving Lin Fan and Q Zakian alone. Lin Fan handed the key to Q Zakian, officially making her the owner of the luxurious apartment. Overwhelmed by gratitude and disbelief, Q Zakian expressed her thanks and hugged Lin Fan affectionately. As the evening approached, Lin Fan shared that he had to return to Jiangbi University. Q Zakian explained that she needed to clean and organize her new home before moving in. Lin Fan offered to accompany her, but Q Zakian declined, assuring him that she could handle it. They parted ways, and Lin Fan headed back to the university. Upon Q Zakian's return to her community, she encountered her roommate Huang Ling, who had surprisingly returned from her flight abroad. Due to bad weather, they engaged in a conversation, and Q Zakian shared her extraordinary experience with Lin Fan, including the gift of the apartment. Huang Ling, shocked by the news, was unable to hide her surprise. She struggled to believe that Q Zakian had been gifted a house worth millions, along with a sizable amount of cash. The disbelief only grew when Q Zakian confirmed that Lin Fan had written the house in her name and sent her a significant amount of money. While Huang Ling marveled at Q Zakian's unexpected fortune, Lin Fan sent her a message offering financial support if she wished to resign from her flight attendant job. He promptly transferred 1 million yuan to her account. Q Zakian's gratitude overload, and she shared the good news with Huang Ling. Huang Ling was taken aback by the unexpected generosity. Unable to comprehend the depths of Lin Fan's actions, Q Zakian's smile mirrored her friend's astonishment. The two friends marveled at the twists of fate that had led Q Zakian to a life-changing encounter with Lin Fan. Chapter 60. Mathematical Modeling Challenge. After returning to Jiangbi University, Lin Fan headed straight to room 305 of the training building. Inside the room, the twins Exia Bing and Exia Xu were engrossed in designing models on their computers. Their excitement was evident when they noticed Lin Fan's arrival. QQ handed Lin Fan a bottle of Pulse energy drink, which she accepted with gratitude. Lin Fan opened 2 bottles of Pulse and took a sip from each. Exia Bing and Exia Xu's excitement only grew, their dimples appearing as they saw Lin Fan enjoy the drinks. Professor Zhang Yang then entered the room, expressing his relief at Lin Fan's presence. He had been urging Lin Fan to train for the upcoming mathematical modeling competition, but Lin Fan's other commitments had kept him occupied. Zhang Yang lamented that training this close to the competition might affect their performance. He reviewed the rules and expectations for the competition, emphasizing the intensity of the 72-hour challenge. Lin Fan's specific tasks included calculations, essays, and defenses, all of which added to the pressure. While Zhang Yang initially had high hopes for Lin Fan's team, he began to worry that their other commitments had jeopardized their chances. He encouraged them to perform steadily despite the growing uncertainty. The next day marked the beginning of the competition. Students from the School of Mathematics and Computer Science gathered in the lecture halls for the intense mathematical modeling contest. Counselor Sun Yaodong observed the students with hope, expecting that, among the numerous participants, a few might achieve provincial awards. Inside the lecture hall, Zheng Jinbao couldn't help but express his dismay at the distance between the tables, preventing him from copying others' work. Students from both the computer science and mathematics departments shared amused glances at his comment song. Yai, sitting nearby, found solace in Zheng Jinbao's company, knowing they were both in the same boat. Contrastingly, Lin Fan remained calm in his seat, seemingly unaffected by the upcoming challenge. He assured Exia Bing and Exia Belly not to be nervous and to take the exam with a relaxed mindset. Exia Bing and Exia Bear Exu, however, felt a different level of pressure when working with Lin Fan. The competition began with the appearance of 3 professors, each over 40 years old. After a brief introduction, they displayed the questions on the projector. Designing a house, a drainage system, or parking lot. The unexpected nature of the questions left students baffled. Questions like designing the house seemed more fitting for architecture students, raising doubts about the mathematical modeling aspect. Amidst the confusion, Lin Fan remained unfazed. He analyzed the questions and quickly formed ideas for a drainage system design. With a casual demeanor, Lin Fan shared his choice with Exia Bing and Exia Xu, and they agreed. As the competition commenced, Lin Fan's mind was already working on the drainage system design. He felt a sense of excitement, considering the task at hand as an opportunity rather than a challenge. Lin Fan's confidence and readiness to take on the task set him apart from his peer. In the midst of the mathematical modeling contest, Lin Fan's actions demonstrated his unique approach to challenges, earning the respect of his teammates and setting him on a path to success.